Well, last year's squad that finished third at conference, that was a pleasant surprise for us, I think. And third place is third place. The expectations are certainly higher this year from this crew of guys and from me as well. We return all but one of our top 7, and we have a very good balance, I think, of young and experienced. So youth and experience, good balance there, and that's always a good chemistry thing, I think. You know, we want to contend for an MIAA title. That's our mission every year. I think it's a little more realistic this year than average for us. But I think, first and foremost, I think this team really wants to get to the national championship, wants to represent Pittsburgh State at the national championships. It's been a few years since we were able to do that. So that's really a first and foremost goal and mission of these guys, is to represent Pitt State at the national championships at the end of the year. Well, Austin's amazing, really. He gets absolutely every bit of performance out of his ability levels. He leaves no stone unturned. He is a runner to the core. So, you know, this is what the guys have to follow. A guy who was willing to run 100 miles a week, every week of the year, if necessary. Doesn't miss a beat on anything, and he's also a very inspirational leader. He's inclusive. He's a unifier of the team. He's kind of the Pied Piper on this team, and the guys love following him, I think. Yeah, Connor's a very solid guy. I mean, he's someone you can count on to have a solid race just about every week, week in and week out. While he may not be our #1 runner, ever, maybe, it's still great to have a guy that's really an anchor of the team that you can count on, be a top 5 guy every week and a hard worker. So he's done a great job. Alex Kahn will be very good in this sport, and for us, he needs to get a little more consistent with his racing. He needs to stay healthy. He's had a couple of setbacks, which, you know, some of that can be prevented, I think, but he has potential to be very good. But for him, it's all about staying healthy and just gaining confidence from experience, I think, in cross country.
It's encouraging.
Yeah, it is a pretty big squad, so there's a lot of depth there. I think we have a lot of competition for a top 7, even a top 10 spot. You know, there sometimes can be a danger with having too many guys on a team where really only 7 are going to travel at the end of the year and 10 to the conference. That being that sometimes you can have guys just kind of looking to someone else. Someone else is going to get it done for the team. You know, they don't have to count on me. We got 23 guys on the team. That's not the case with this group. I think it's the way you want it to be on this team. It's people vying for, I want to be in that top 7, and I think we'll have good competition there. What we need to have is more competition for the top 2 or 3, and I think we're going to get there. Well, the depth of the conference in men's cross country is kind of like the women. It is very deep. There aren't many schools that don't have a chance to, at least in any given year, be very close to the top in the conference. I think the contenders this year, well, certainly Missouri Southern has probably won more conference titles in recent history than anyone. They lost some seniors, but they've got a program, not just a team. You know, Southwest Baptist has been there. Nebraska Kearney did very well last year, and I think they returned most of their runners. They'll be a contender without question, but I think the one, kind of with the women's team, I think the one that may end up, you know, being the strongest contender would be Fort Hays State. They finished 7th last year, but the coach virtually redshirted their whole top 5 almost, including probably arguably the best runner in the conference in Corey Keene. So I think that they'll be the team to beat really from the outset, especially since they're hosting the championship. That can make a difference. And we just hope to be one of those to challenge for that title.